Well, that's cute. Emmy's red carpet water ready. Hey guys, it's Deepica, and today I am very excited because I am partnering with Armani Beauty to recreate the beautiful Taraji P. Henson's makeup look from the Emmys. It was beautiful. That woman makes me so proud to be a woman of color. She is always representing and shining on the red carpet, and I am super excited to attempt recreating the beautiful look that the makeup artist did on her, which was very glowy, fresh, and like hints of pink, because she had a beautiful pink and red, which I attempted to kind of wear today in an everyday girl way, you know, because I don't have that glam gown in my closet. As you can see, my hair is not a beautiful bob cut like Taraji's is, but I did my best to, you know, slick it back a little bit and some crimpy waves in my very long, currently have extensions formed filled hair. I told them that I am not a makeup artist and it is not going to be professional, but hopefully this makes you guys see it and recognize if I can do it, so can you. So here is my recreation of Taraji P. Henson's Emmys look. Let's get started. First and foremost to start, before I use the Armani products, I'm going to use the HUESTICK in the shade Origin around my mouth area to correct. I've used Armani's foundation before in the past, shade 7.5, that has like a yellow undertone to it. That works on me, but I'm using my HUESTICK to correct the other parts of my face that have some hyperpigmentation, and then blending this baby out. So you know what's really exciting about Armani is I feel like a big part of my goal and mission with Live Tinted is we obviously have the HUESTICK, which is our product, but I also really want to encourage and support brands that do inclusivity well or are making efforts to be more inclusive. And something I was really impressed with Armani recently was that they partnered with my friends Stella and Sharifa in this beautiful campaign around their lip products. And I thought it was really cool that there was two Bengali women in the same campaign. But I think it's cool that a major brand like that took those steps. By the way, I have a ton of products that they sent me here that are stuff that Taraji used to create this look, and some that are just extra ones that they thought would work well for my skin tone. So we will find out right now if that is the case. So we'll see. Okay, so this is what my face looks like with 2 pumps of the Luminous Silk Foundation in shade 7.5 over the HUESTICK. And I'm just gonna say this because I always say it just to be very clear. No matter what foundation I use, if I want my skin to be fully even, I do need to color correct because of discoloration around my mouth and around my eye area. So I just wanted that to be very clear that, like, unless I was caking foundation on, and I would say this foundation is more of like a medium, and it can be to full just depending on how much you put on your face foundation. So that is what you're seeing right here. And now I'm gonna go in and use a concealer to do some brightening under my eyes. I'm using the Armani Power Fabric Concealer in the shade 8. I've always been obsessed with Armani packaging. It's just so chic and luxe, and I love like it just like clicks into place. It's the little details that make a difference, man. It's the little things. So put in a little right there where I always use concealer. It's actually my first time using this concealer, I'm gonna be very honest with you. So we'll see how it sort of lasts on my face. Blend this baby out. Taraji's look was like super, I just feel like it was fresh and glowy. So we're not gonna go crazy on anything right now. Okay, this coverage is really glowy and it matches and goes really well with this foundation. I'm into it. Okay, so next up, I'm gonna do a little bit of setting under my eyes specifically. I wanna keep that dewy look, but I also want it to last. So I'm gonna take a little bit of the Ben Nye Banana Powder and put it on my hand and just targeted set under the eye. I really wanna make sure I'm keeping that really glowy look like she had, especially for an Emmys red carpet. So I'm using the Armani Brow Pencil in shade 2. I feel better when my brows are done, so I'm just gonna do that now instead of waiting to do it after I finish the rest of my face. This is a very unique applicator to brush out. I never really like it to be so intense. It's just nice and clean it up when I fill them in. Okay, now that my brows are done, what do I want to do next? I want to do my eyes because I think her eyes were just like a really beautiful color. It was just like a nice shimmery shade, and she had some fun lashes, which you guys know in my normal life I do not put lashes on regularly, but she had some like fun glitter kind of shining through on the lashes too, so we're gonna do all of that. So Taraji's eyes, I'm looking at the picture from the makeup artist, Ashanta Sheriff, who did it on her, and it says, a subtle glowing eye for Taraji. And so it's like a really pretty pinky color. So I'm gonna use this shade 44 eye tint from Armani. Again, with the awesome little click. Can y'all hear the click? It's fun. I remember when we were doing the tinted packaging, that was something that I wanted, but we're still a baby brand, and doing things like that are something you evolve into once you hit a certain level of success. But Armani packaging was definitely part of the inspiration because it's just so luxurious. Like, you're proud to pull an Armani product out of your bag, you know? Okay, so I love how convenient this is that you can just take it and put it directly on your eye for all my fellow not so hot at eyeshadow humans out there like myself. So you can just put it directly onto the eye and press it in like this. That's typically what I do. You can layer as needed. And then I'm gonna take this other shade, it's shade 42 in the eye tints from Armani, obviously, and put it in the corner of my eye to give it just a little bit of like a twinkle. It always just brightens your eyes a little bit. See how little I'm taking? Ooh, that kind of looks like Euphoria-ish, right? And then dab that. I use my finger. I think it's easier sometimes than a brush. A tip that I have for anyone out there who's not great at eyeshadows either and can never get it to blend out and look great is to use cream shadows, because then I don't know, I just think it's easier and workable for somebody who's not like a pro. So I'm gonna go in with this Armani 40 RA liquid liner, and I'm just gonna keep it really tight to the lash line. It's not like a huge wing or anything, but it just nicely on top of my lash line. I have very massive eyelids, so I have a lot of real estate in case I do mess up, but I would just say what I really like about this one from Armani is being able to like put it back in to the product itself. It keeps it so it's nice and super, super rich. I hate when liners dry out. They probably don't look exactly even, but whatever, it's good enough, right? I think so. Okay, so next I'm gonna use mascara. This mascara is just so pretty. I'm distracted by pretty things, clearly. This is Eyes to Kill. First time using this baby. You know, I will say I'm not typically a girl to spend on my mascara. Like, you know, some products I'm like, I care if they're a luxury and I'll invest in it, versus other ones. Mascara typically is not the one that I'm like, I'm gonna spend a lot, but wow. Okay, Armani. I like to blink into my mascara and go into the very like roots of the lash line. I honestly don't really have a technique is what I'm saying. Okay, so I just put on these Kiss lashes, which are kind of similar to the ones Taraji used. So hers were like a little bit of a pink glittery situation, but these have some shimmer on it too. They're fun. Now I'm gonna go in and contour my face. This is a really cool, unique, interesting contour product from Armani. It's called A Contour. I have not used this before, but let's see how it goes. I'm just gonna dot it where I normally contour. And then I'm gonna just blend it upward. It just creates a subtle contour. That's pretty cool. Contour really is a game changer, you guys. Like, look, it just like automatically lifts up your face and gives you these beautiful cheekbones. This brush, I don't even know what it's from. Oh, this is Christopher Buckle. Oh, I miss him. He's such a great guy. Just any type of brush that's like smaller, so it's not so fat, so you can kind of control where you're blending things out. The key is really blending it out so it doesn't ever have that like streaky line. Like, nobody likes that. Okay, I'm gonna be brave and try this on my nose. Oh boy, it's a really unique formula for a contour. Okay, I just have to say I'm really proud of that nose contour. That looks really good. Go Deeps. Now let's do blush. So they have like a highlighter, bronzer, and blush that are all in the same packaging. So I'm gonna take this color, shade 54, in the A blush, dab it, blend it out. Blush is the best, guys. I feel like blush is so intimidating, especially for women of color. So one note about this A blush from Armani, it's definitely like a tint and it's definitely layerable, which I think is a good thing, right? Because the thing that scares us is like blush being super, super intense, but it's just like pretty subtle pink color. I like it. Okay, now with the highlight, the A highlight, I'm gonna do it on the high points of my face. If you're nervous, I recommend dotting first, like I've been doing. Right in the bridge of my nose, under my brow bone subtly, bow of my lip. You can blend it out with your finger, a beauty blender, brush, whatever you prefer. These are all layerable products. You can always start off with less and Add on more as you go. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with the lip. I'm gonna use this Smooth Silk lip pencil from Armani, and it is the shade 12. And what I do typically with liners is just do my whole lip with one color, and like, let's just have it sit there and be a color that like stays put, and then I usually go over it to give it some dimension. So let's just start with this first. How cute do I look putting this on right now? Pretty. Hands down, my favorite product from Armani is their lip Maestro. It's just like the red detail on the top, the Armani logo, how it just clicks into place. Like, these are packaging dreams and goals. And I love this formula. It's just, I don't know how to explain it except for just luscious and creamy and amazing. This is the shade 100 Intense Velvet Color. Oh, it's just so amazing and velvety. Oh, it just feels good, man. I think I'm just gonna add a little more glow to my face with the Neo Nude Fusion Powder in shade 6.5. There's a brush that actually comes underneath it. I'm just gonna layer on some glow, why not? Basically all to the places I put the other highlight. Who says you had to be an MUA to create a red carpet look? I don't want to take this off. So I'm about to go into the office looking so fire. So this is the final look, you guys. This is my Emmy's Taraji P. Henson recreation. Glowy, fresh-faced with subtle colors of like shimmery, pretty pinks and blush colors. I love a woman of color in a blush. So I hope you guys like this look. I want to give one more shout out to Armani for partnering with myself and other women of color and recognizing the importance of that. Let's keep that going, man. There's a lot of us, by the way, just a reminder. Let me know down below what you think of this look. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.